Yeah! What the business is, baby? We back in this thing. Yeah! Let's get it going, baby. How you doing out there in YouTube land? Huh? We are chilling tonight, bro. We got the jokers coming in. We got Max coming in. What the business is, Max?
I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Can't complain. Just another day, another dollar.
That's all it can be, dog.
Shoot,
That's all it can be, my nigga.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get some rest now. I'm tired of all this driving.
Tired of driving, dude.
Bruh, I am sick and tired. Well, you understand, I have not been off for almost a year now. Like an actual...
God dang!
Basically,
good Lord, dude.
My next home time, right? If I do like 2 months, they can't really say shit to me about it.
You get overtime, dude.
So what?
What's that? Do you get overtime? Overtime? Do you get overtime?
I don't get. No, we don't get paid overtime in the trucking industry.
God damn, that's right, because y'all get paid by the mile. Do you get bonus mile money?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. That's equivalent to overtime.
The only reason why I haven't been taking it is because my partner is he's getting cancer treatment, and so.
Damn.
Yeah, and so when he get back to work, he gonna look at me, be like, he gonna look at me. I'm gonna smile at him. He gonna be like, "How much I owe you?" I'm gonna be like, "Shit,
nigga."
You don't want to know.
Nigga, you don't want to know that shit, nigga. What the hell is my fucking ass?
It's at least whenever he comes back, it's gonna be about $5,000 to $6,000.
God dang. That's crazy, dog.
Yeah, well.
That is crazy, dog.
Yeah, it's because it was about a month that I was just constantly doing 8 hours. I was constantly doing like 9 hours worth of driving a day, right?
Mm.
And so like if I do it like that, I could keep on driving without stopping and all that shit.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Well, what's the
we appreciate your traveling, man. Max is a trucker, baby. He's a logistic backbone of this nation, and we thank him so much for all that he does. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed, man. One time for the man, one time for it.
Shit. That's how y'all bitches could thank you.
What a hoe?
Where my bitch? Nigga, yo, what the fuck happened to all the snow?
It melted like a motherfucker, didn't it?
No, it so like the temperature like severe like dog. The temperature
severely rose
up, nigga. Yeah, severely.
That's crazy, ain't it? A lot of stuff going on, and we're gonna definitely get to it tonight.
The wind is coming from out west right now, and so out west is going through a heat wave.
Heat wave.
Yeah, they're going
a heat wave.
A winter heat wave and shit. And so, yeah, this shit's weird because of the fact that I've been dealing with consistent negative degrees, like in the negatives, niggas consistently.
Yeah.
And so this motherfucker, this goddamn weather, I'm out west. I'm like, yo, where the fuck all the snow at? This shit was fucked up last time I was out here.
It was?
Nigga.
It was like that, dog?
Nigga, it was bad last time I was out here.
Damn.
Ain't no, you can't, nigga, you can't even see snow. Snow, it
Damn.
look like, bro, I'm for real, it look like it ain't even fucking snow, bro. What the fuck, dude? You gotta
It was like
realize,
that,
so,
dog.
nigga, this shit, nigga, where I was at, they accumulated about, shit, they accumulated about, 5 feet of snow.
Damn.
And that was like a week ago.
Shit. 5 feet of snow.
5 feet of snow. And that was about a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. That is fucking funny. I don't have to run the truck tonight. That's funny.
You ain't got to run it.
Nope. I can just sleep.
That's good, bro.
You
need the rest,
genius,
dude.
bro. I feel like a genius, bro. I ain't buying no fuel additives or nothing. It was something telling me like, it was like, don't get no fuel additives. Because if I would got some fuel additives, I would have been pissed. It was just a waste of fucking money. So by fuel additives, once it gets a certain temperature, you have to put anti gel. Because diesel will gel up on you at a certain degree, temperature. Yeah. Like gasoline will do the same thing, but you're talking about like minus 90 degrees or some shit like that. Like no, minus like you're minus 130 degrees before gasoline start freezing up and shit. But diesel will gel up right. It's the weirdest shit ever, dude. It looks so fucking weird.
Wow, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, once it gels out, once that diesel gel up, you gotta flush the whole fuel system with air.
Very interesting, dog. Very interesting.
Yep.
Hey, bro. So, folks, we gonna get started with some shit, man, because I got a little shit to get off my fucking chest, dog. I got some shit to get off my fucking chest. I'm fucking tired. Of these shiftless Negroes out here, man. Being that it is freaking Black History Month, it's getting to the point, man, where it's just, okay, here's something most people don't know about, okay? The Hart-Celler Act of 1965. This law ended national origin quotas and allowed mass immigration from Latin America, Asia, and the Caribbean, okay? Right when Black Americans were finally entering industrial union jobs that paid middle-class wages, the sudden influx of workers increased competition for those same low to moderate skilled jobs. Employers had more labor union options, wages stagnated, unions weakened, and Black workers lost bargaining power, okay? It wasn't malicious. The law was race neutral, but the economic impact was disproportionately felt in Black communities, slowing the climb to the middle class. Just as importantly, just as opportunity was open, the law opened the door. Posture shaped who walked through it. Now check this out. I said all that to say this. Black folks always boo-hoo, whining, and crying about systemic racism. It's some bullshit if you ask me. Straight up bullshit. I'm sorry, man. I don't want to hear that jank no more. They keep telling us that Jim Crow crushed all Black economic progress, but the historical record says otherwise. And let's be serious now. That's when systemic racism was at its worst. Would you not agree, Max? Max, I need you to put this. Never mind. So, hey, folks, in my opinion.
My bad. I absolutely agree.
Okay, so Max agrees during Jim Crow had to be the height of systemic racism against black folks in America. Plain and simple. But you got a lot of people out there nowadays now want to still keep bringing that shit up. And I've said plenty of times on this channel before that we got 600 black mayors in this country. Black mayors make up 20% of the largest cities in this country. Chicago got a black mayor. LA got a black mayor. New York had a black mayor. Now they got a damn Montgomery. You feel what I'm saying? Memphis got a black mayor. Atlanta got a black mayor. During segregation, black Americans owned tens of thousands of businesses. By the 1920s, we had entire business districts. Banks, insurance companies, newspapers, hotels. Built and run by black people when access to white institutions was shut off. We operated over 100 black-owned banks. We owned land, nearly 15 million acres at our peak. Home ownership rose. Literacy exploded from barely double digits after slavery to over 80% by mid-century. Families were more stable. Skilled trades thrived. HBCUs, which, by the way, white folk helped start, but they don't want to hear that shit. HBCUs were already producing doctors, lawyers, engineers, teachers long before civil rights laws, DEI programs, or federal mandates. None of that happened because the system was fair. None of that happened because the system was fair. It happened because faith mattered, work mattered, family mattered, and responsibility mattered. So when someone says the system alone decides outcomes, history pushes back hard.
Character matters. Integrity matters.
Our ancestors didn't wait for perfect conditions, Max. They built anyway. Mm-hmm. The real question isn't what stopped us then, is what's stopping us now.
Well, what stopped us back then was you did have racist. You did have racist white people back then. The problem is that they rebuilt everything after it got destroyed. Mm-hmm. Now we doing more destroying than we are doing building.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, man.
Black folks, especially these fake woke black men, don't like hearing that shit. But and I'm like, it's not just black America that's suffering it, but it's all of the United States is suffering from it also.
Yep.
It's the fact that we haven't really invented anything out after the internet. What major creation we have built outside of the internet after we built the internet?
I can't recall. Not black American. It's been an African that came up with a machine that could strip water. No, it's a black man that came up with a machine that strips water from the air. He's in Texas.
Yeah.
But let me ask you folks this. Do you think that black man that built a machine that extracts water from the atmosphere to create water, not create it, but to extract water?
What? I'm like, what the hell?
My bad. Okay, let me spit it out. So, folks in the audience, do you think that man that extracted water from the atmosphere built that machine to do such a thing? Do you think he had victimhood? Do you think he blamed the man? Huh? I doubt that. Very seriously.
Man. Don't you bring up the white man.
And we got these folks out here now talking all this mess about systemic racism. I don't get it, man. I just don't get it. Back in Jim Crow, we were doing so well. Yes, it was very racist back then. Yes, we had Jim Crow laws, but look at what black families was doing back then, man. Look at them, dog. Black home ownership rose steadily between 1900 and 1960, despite the redlining. In southern cities, black Americans owned the entire neighborhood. Hell, it's a neighborhood in Atlanta, Cascade. That shit is highly affluent. Look, I'm going to say this one last point here. Land ownership among black farmers peaked around 1910 with nearly 15 million acres. Black marriage rates was the highest during Jim Crow, dude. Two-parent households was the norm. Stable family structure, business continuity, property accumulation, community investment, all of that going on, all while the systemic racism going on. But nowadays, what's going on now? A whole bunch of black folk plantation mining, sitting there bitching, mining, complaining, all that bullshit, man. Like, what's going on, folks? What is going on? I don't really have too much more to say, bro. I don't have too much more to say, dude. We were doing carpentry, masonry, tailoring, mechanics, all of that during that time, bro. And that's why the Hart-Celler Act is such a pivotal thing that happened to us, that black folk let sneak in the back door of civil rights, bro. Let us sneak in the back door, bro. You had the Immigration and Nationality Act of 1965, the Hart-Celler Act. Public Law 89-263. Named sponsor Senator Philip Hart and Representative Emmanuel Celler. Okay? Mm-hmm. You had the Social Security Amendments of 1965. Aid to families with dependent children. Robert Rector, Heritage Foundation. Charles Murray, Losing Ground. Those that's data-focused sections. All of that dealing with what people did not see happening with the Hart-Celler Act. What it does, it made everything race neutral, and so they ended national origin quotas. They opened mass immigration for Latin America, Asia, and the Caribbean. Immigration levels far exceeded what lawmakers publicly predicted. So you know what that sounds like? You know what that sounds very similar to, folks? Guess. Anybody take a guess? And this Hart-Celler Act was passed the same year as the Voting Rights Act and the Great Society expansions. It disproportionately hurt black communities because you let in all these people from Latin America, Asia, the Caribbean. Immigration levels got really, really high. Really high. Mm-hmm. More workers competing for the same jobs black people were competing for. Does that sound similar? Employers gaining leverage because of the lower paying jobs. They can pay people lower wages. Unions weakened. Large influx of low-skilled and semi-skilled labor after 1965. These immigrants, that a lot of immigrants was led into this country around that time, because once again, national origin quotas was decreased. So guess what? These immigrants competed directly with native-born black workers, especially black men without college degrees. Slipped right underneath our eyes, folks. And the same thing happening now. The Democratic Party letting all the people in this country. You got plumbing, landscaping, construction jobs. We ain't talking about that the shit that the Democrats always want to throw the race card out on. Talking about damn picking fucking fruit in the fucking orchards and shit. We ain't talking about that shit. We talking about jobs like plumbing, electrical, construction, masonry.
Shit.
During 1965, truck driving, 1965. See, if you just came in the room, you think I'm talking about now. Oh, no, I'm talking about 1965, the Hart-Celler Act, when it was passed right with the Voters' Right Act. The Democratic Party did this to black folk, and it's doing it again. All that competition for these black jobs. And jobs for the white Americans out there now, because a lot of white Americans in construction, electricity, plumber, lumber jobs, all that stuff. Employers had limited labor pools before, had negotiated with unions and black workers. You get higher pay. But after that Hart-Celler Act, they get to hire new immigrant labor, pay less, avoid union pressure. You get slower wage growth. You get fewer promotions. You get less job security for black workers. Pre-1965, black unemployment moved with the economy. Post-1965, black unemployment stayed consistently higher, even in good times. You see how they do you? And you still want to vote blue no matter who. Vote blue no matter who. Man, if you don't. You know the political trade-off nobody really talks about? Man.
What?
Democrats expanded Democrats, at the same time this shit was going on, Democrats expanded welfare. Work requirements were minimal, which let in, those immigrant workers. Family structure incentives shifted. Men can't be in the house. So what did the black communities face? More labor competition. Policies that soften the need for workforce attachment. Yeah. Does it mean immigrants are to blame? Does it mean immigration is immoral? Does it mean the law was passed with malicious intent? No. Policies have consequences, and the black folk of America have been voting their consequences ever since 1965. And you know what? I'm going to let it go right now. I'm going to let it go. I'm just going to go ahead and let it go, man.
Let it go.
Because they don't listen. Don't nobody listen. So, folks, I'm done ranting about that. I ain't gonna rant about it no more. I'm done ranting about that shit. It's no need ranting no more about that. So, Max, how you been doing today, man? Do you have a rant?
Honestly, I was gonna add on to what you was gonna say.
Go ahead. You can keep talking, dude. You forgot.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
It's all good. We got something to talk about if you don't.
Hold on. Let me think. So, yeah, you know what? It's not coming to brain. My bad.
Not coming to brain. It's okay, dude. It's all right, bro. It's all right.
Blame it on the why.
Just for a little shift in flow. we gonna play this right here, folks. This just something real fun. Just for a minute, right here. If I can get this joke to work. Oh shoot! Hold on. I gotta get this data to work so I can control where the thing at. There it is. There we go. What happened? It stopped playing.
The woman that came in earlier has all her 3 children looking alike. How's that possible?
Well, as a doctor, I can assure you the reason is because they have the same father.
The woman.
Oh shit, man. Hey, we ain't done, folks. Hold on, one more. We might be able to talk about this one here. Hold on, one more, man. One more, bro. Oh shit. All right. Oh shit. Let's go.
I miss having a husband. And I miss my husband. I don't want just any husband. I want my husband. Mine. I miss mine. I don't know why. I'm really stuck. No, you guys are sick of this. You guys are so sick of this. I don't know how to replace my husband. I don't know how. I'm lonely. I'm sad. I miss my family. I miss having a husband. I miss my...
Hey, Max.
Yo, what's up?
Do you have anything to interject on this?
Yeah, so I'm over here, I'm like, if you miss why did you leave? Oh, the grass ain't green on the other side. Got
Hey,
it.
hey, I'm sorry. While you're talking, dude, I have got to play this low, man, because I got it.
I miss my family.
Go ahead, continue.
No, she like that has, dude. That happens to a lot of women, bro. They literally think the grass is on the other side. Like I know I had to tell one of my
I don't know
homegirls, like,
why. It
yo,
really
man,
stuck. No, you
don't
guys
leave,
are sick of
don't
this.
leave
You
your
guys are so
man,
sick of this. I'm gonna leave
because
you. I don't
I'm
know how
like
to replace my
happiness. That
husband.
shit only lasts.
I don't
It's
know
I
how
short
know,
to
term.
right? I
I'm
Shit,
know,
short
right?
term.
sad. I
And
miss
I
my
was
I'm
like,
sorry, man. I'm not laughing at you.
no, I know you're laughing at
mine.
Oh, shit, dog.
Mine. I miss mine.
Oh.
I don't know why. It really stuck. No, you guys are sick of this.
Oh, God. Okay, I got to take it down. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. Oh, God. It is going in my ear.
keep breathing,
Keep
breathing.
breathing.
All right.
Oh God! Hey, one more, and then we're gonna go in and talk about some of the politics that's happening, and we're gonna go a little, not short, but a good deep dive into some Epstein shit, man. Because this, oh my gosh, boy, this stuff here, boy, it'll knock your socks off, folks. It'll knock your socks off.
Make you question a lot of shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whatever happened to niggas letting a female win an argument and shutting up and saying, you know what, babe? Whatever.
Jail. That's called sassy men. Because if we walk off, you bitches gonna tell us we emotionally unintelligent and we don't communicate. We got your fucking playbook to the max. Then if we argue with you, you gonna call me sassy. But if I put my fucking hands on you, you gonna call the fucking police. I lose. And you bitches go below the fucking belt behind nothing ass arguments. Why you didn't put the dishes up, babe? Because your fucking mama dead. That's why she didn't fucking do it. Bitch!
You know what?
Hey, I'm sorry. In the spirit of some of my peoples, who happen to go off all the time on folks, I'm sorry. I got to show one of my favorites as always. I got to show one of my favorites. I don't know if this is gonna be a funny one of hers. She's so serious sometimes. Here we go.
Is it just me or is somebody changing the rules around? Because I could have swore that you needed parental consent. Back in the day, they used to call it a permission slip. I thought you needed a permission slip to take kids off the school grounds during school hours. And the last time I checked, a protest does not qualify as a field trip. Huh? Y'all taking these kids on field trips to protest, no parental consent, and children are getting killed. They said 2 kids died already. They out there with gas and stink bombs, and somebody needs to call CPS or CHS or DHS, whatever it is, when the people come pick up your children from your house. This is child endangerment. They need to be putting these people in jail.
I'm telling you.
Put these parents in jail. This is child endangerment. Put the teachers in jail. Sue the school district. Put the parents in jail. Put these parents in the jail cell with these people that they fighting for.
Preach.
Put them in jail. Put Sally in put the white liberal Sally in jail with one of them Venezuelan women.
Let God speak to you, girl.
Maria or something like that, and let her put one of them dildos made out of pencils. And let's see if she changes her mind. Let's see if Sally changes her mind.
She preaching, ain't she?
So here's the funny shit. What's hilarious is that I remember as a kid going to protests and marches and shit.
Really?
Ain't no violent shit ever happened.
No.
Why? Because we were all dressed in our Sunday best and we weren't on no bullshit. the difference between these motherfuckers is that they are consistently on bullshit.
Indeed. In fucking indeed.
It's not like this is once in a while some bullshit happens. No, this is a consistent.
You heard that 2 kids died.
2 kids died?
That's what she said. 2 kids died. I gotta look that up because I hadn't. But yeah, man, I hadn't heard about it.
I ain't hear nothing about it. I don't think it's true because the fact that honestly, that shit would have been.
You look it up real quick.
Wall to wall news, bro. If it ain't, them niggas is hiding the story like a.
Well, we gonna see. Yes, 2 teenagers died in a protest recently. It's in Seattle. 2 teenagers were shot and killed near. They were shot and killed near 2 schools on Friday afternoon, and the suspect has not been arrested. In Mexico, 2 children aged 12 and 9 were fatally shot during an attempted carjacking, which sparked a large protest. But incidents highlight traffic events that occurred in recent protests. So in Seattle, they had 2 that were shot. Mm-hmm. Yep.
What a damn shame.
It says 2 teenagers shot near Seattle school.
What a damn shame.
They had a walkout, I think.
That's a goddamn shame, boy.
They didn't even say anything about protests. See, that's why y'all gotta check y'all news sources.
Yeah, especially like bitches like Gabby Phillips.
Speaking of Gabby Phillips, we gonna get to her ass because she had her comeuppance lately. She had to admit some shit on TV, and we gonna see that. But let's finish this one.
It's too much conversation. It's too much conversing going on.
I like her because she sounds like a pastor.
If you are endangering children, you taking them off the school premises. If a 25-year-old come pick up your 10-year-old from school, they be going to jail, right? Okay, these people need to go to jail. That's it. That's it. You ain't got no permission slip. This is not a valid field trip. Y'all out there with signs and shit. Put their ass in jail with some of these big back wide bubbles. And you see how much you want to fight for the trans community when somebody's behind you hunching.
Lock that ass up. Lock that ass up. You're going to jail. You're going to jail.
You're going to jail. You're going to jail. You're going to jail. Hey, but remember I was talking about Allie Phillips, right? Check this out right here. This bitch had to admit to shit. You hear me? Had to admit to some shit on TV. Had no choice. Let's get it. And I'm just gonna play the first part of this because this is somebody else with site, but this is what I just want to play right here. As soon as this bitch hurry up and damn come on and load. What the hell is going on? Hold on, I got something for your ass. You son. You son bitch. You son bitch. You son bitch. You. Yeah, I solved it already. See, see. AI can't teach you how to think. You have to know what to do.
Report describing the breaking news. The Wall Street Journal is out with a new report describing the fallout between President Trump and Jeffrey Epstein. The Journal reports that a spa worker from Mar-a-Lago often made house calls to Jeffrey Epstein's home 2 miles away. But those house calls, quote, came to a halt in 2003 after an 18-year-old beautician returned to the club from a house call to Epstein and reported to managers that he had pressured her for sex. The HR manager faxed Trump a letter suggesting that the club ban Epstein, and Trump agreed, which does mirror the president's own public comments about why he cut ties with Epstein. The White House is responding to the Wall Street Journal, writing, no matter how many times this story is told and retold, the truth remains President Trump did nothing wrong, and he kicked Jeffrey Epstein out of Mar-a-Lago for being a creep.
I don't see why this is.
Yep, and so she had to admit it. Plain and simple. She had to admit it, man. There's nothing else, nowhere around it. Nowhere around it, man.
I don't see. I want to hear what homie about to say because he probably about to say the same shit I'm thinking.
You want to hear what he about to say?
Hell yeah, he about to. Say,
Okay.
I bet he's about to say the same shit I'm thinking.
News, but it might be
For being
why this is breaking news, but it might be breaking news for some. Abby Phillips finally coming out and saying what we already knew. She's finally holding water for Trump and coming out and saying, you know, Trump sent him home. He didn't want nothing to do with this creep. But yet, the mainstream media keeps pushing this narrative. It's a charade at this point. I really don't think anybody who is a Democrat knows anything about anything. I really don't. They hear on the street what's going on, and
they parrot that shit.
Regurgitate.
Yep, regurgitate it.
Negative. They try to, rightfully so, stay away from it and disassociate. But what they don't know is a lot of what they're hearing on the street and the people they're supposed to disassociate from are just, there's going to be a mix of really bad hombres on both sides. So the political strings at the top, the rich white liberals in their neighborhood, they're going to send down the message. This is what we want y'all to do, kind of like the kingpins. And the ones at the bottom who don't know what's going on, but when they think they're tuning into the news or hear the street gossip of what's going on, they think that's what it is. Not knowing they got punted to them from over here, you know. Because I think black folks in the Democrat Party and poor Republicans, I think we got a bunch in common. I just, you know, for me, I know the white people that's rich, they mostly are my ops because they mostly are Democrats. Most of the rich people are Democrats. They ain't Republicans. You know, a Republican idea is to get you rich. It's to be conservative and less government restrictions with your money and for you to be able to reach that. But it doesn't mean that all Republicans are rich. But the rich snobby Democrats and they social circles, yeah, most of them, they Democrats.
And so,
what's going on downtown?
All right, hold on. I got to find
politics
it. Oh, there we go.
That's why I was explaining to my partner. I was just like, bruh, like all my friends who got money, they all hate Trump. And they all hate Trump with a fucking passion, my nigga. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck Trump did to y'all motherfuckers for y'all to have this much venom for this dude?
Vitriol.
I'm gonna call that shit venom. Nigga, because like motherfucker, I'm like, damn nigga. And I realized it's something that the Democrats been crying about, eat the rich, but Trump, like I said, Trump has ate the rich more than the Democrats have done in fucking last 10 years.
Yeah, man, he's doing his thing, bro.
And to all the motherfuckers, to all the motherfuckers that disagree, do you see how much the stock market has like how much the stock market has moved, how much certain crypto has moved? A lot of these rich motherfuckers are going.
Well, to the day because of the Epstein shit.
Well, a lot of rich motherfuckers are losing money.
Bitcoin went down to 60,000 and some change, man, and it's still dropping.
Discount.
Everybody moving to XRP. I moved some shit to XRP today.
I just bought some Z back.
Man, that's why I've been saying, and that's the only time I'm gonna chime in until it's crypto time later on. This is why I kept telling people, get that side liquidity going. So once the marketplace takes the dip, you can take that side liquidity of USDC or the like and take advantage of this dip, just like how all the institutions and other stuff are doing right now. So while everybody's selling their shit because they're panicking, it's the same. You know what? Let me shut up.
I feel you, bro.
I was trying to hold a cough in while I said that.
I'm not giving that out because Sean popped up in the back of my head. He was like, "Hey, you give it too much." Because like, you know what, you right.
I'm telling you, man. Hey, you want to see something funny, man? Since we talking about politics, dog, we about to do a switch and talk about some Epstein shit, man. But check this out right here. Seeing this today tripped me out.
What do you mean they have a new song? Let's take a look. Let's take a look.
Homeless, here's what you be if I don't slow this. Say to him, I heard you need advice. Don't let me ever get you fucking with ice. And anyone here rocking legit cakes, you can stay. Big Johnny will keep you safe. You stink Tim, should have never been hired. Know you got a wife, but you're probably on Grindr. Oh yeah. They don't like ice. They don't like ice. They don't like ice.
Y'all like that, man?
I like
that. Hey,
I'm not gonna lie,
dude.
They don't like ice. They don't like ice. They don't like ice.
Man, this shit is full of this shit, dude. And the Bigfoot vlog shit. I follow these motherfuckers, man. This shit be funny as shit, man.
That shit's funny. They don't like ice. They don't like ice. They like, that's funny. That's funny.
Hey. Just a little taste of what they be having on this damn vlog, man. That Bigfoot vlog, man. Check this shit out right here, man.
What do you mean Hooters got an upgrade? Let's take a look.
Torta. Hooters got an upgrade. Welcome to Torta. Big flavor, bigger love, and now every single restaurant is run 100% by tortas like us.
You hungry or what?
Cold beer, hot wings, and the best vibes you ever had.
Tortas. Everybody like tortas. Everybody like tortas, man.
That is fucking hilarious.
Oh shit! Right?
That was solid. I get that was a solid joke. That was hilarious.
Right?
And a solid joke, bro. That is funny, bro.
Let's get into it. We got to talk about this Epstein shit. We got to talk about our president, man. He doing big things. Let's go, man. Let's go. What you about to say something, man? I know it sound like you about to say something.
Oh, I'm about to start pissing these folks off and talking about my president's black.
I mean, that's why we call him Donald John Quavius Trump. He done been put through the same damn position that black folk been put through. He had some trumped up charges, pun intended.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
He got two baby mamas. Don't he got two baby mamas?
He blacker than Obama. How about that?
Yeah, he blacker than Obama.
Obama cool ass boy.
He been on the damn 50 Cent podcast, my nigga. He was on the 50 Cent podcast, chilling out with the G Unit, nigga.
Who?
Fucking Trump was chilling out with G Unit, nigga. You think I'm playing?
Trump always hanging out with rappers.
Back in the day, he was chilling out with G Unit, dude.
Oh yeah. Oh. Back in the day. Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
That gutter. He already knew what he was
He
doing.
got Lil Wayne off. Recently he got old boy off. NBA Youngboy boy got him off.
No, not NBA Youngboy. I thought it was
It was NBA Youngboy, and it was fucking ASAP Rocky. And didn't old boy get released too? Thugger.
Who?
Thugger, Young Thug, nigga.
Oh no. See, what happened with Young Thug is actually Young Thug helped out Donald Trump. Because if you remember, they was like, well, where did he get this information from? And the judge tried to hold him in contempt. And the guy was like, yeah, you don't want to do that. Hold me in contempt, basically. And so basically sorry. So it was Thugger's lawyers were the one that told Trump's lawyer about Fonnie Willis.
Ooh.
Yeah, because it was basically a mutual. It was basically it
Information
benefited.
swap.
No, it benefited both of them because
You know, that's the art of the deal.
it benefited both of them, and it wasn't, it was Young Thug. His representatives are the ones that leaked it to Trump. Then Trump was the one, their people were one that leaked it to the media and shit.
That's the art of the deal, baby. That's the art of
Because
the deal.
if you look at it, it was quite suspicious how all of this shit came out around the same time that they was having problem with the Young Thug case.
Yeah.
All this shit came
True.
out with the judge and the Fannie Willis shit because
Good point.
the whole thing they was trying to do was they wanted to get the case dismissed because they knew Trump was not going to win.
Mm-hmm. Though they just knew because of how they played that shit. With all the cheating they did, you saying?
Well, you're talking about 90. Well, how many? What's the percentage of black people that live in Fulton County?
It's like maybe 97%.
No, it's less than that. It's less than that. It's like what? 60%.
66.
66%. So then you gotta think about, well, how many gay people are in Atlanta? Gay people don't like Trump like that. Well,
yeah, Atlanta was blue as shit.
Yeah, and how many liberals? So Trump knew he would have. If Trump would have, Trump knew he had to figure out something to win. He had to figure out something because he knew he was not going to win that case.
Right.
That was the only case I said I was worried about. That was the only case I was worried about. Because the fact that it shows, it should, if you haven't realized now, facts don't matter no more, people. It just, it's feelings.
It's what you can prove. Feelings?
No, it's just feelings, bruh. Because they evicted Trump for his, they evicted, remember in New York? He was found guilty for 34 fucking charges. The charges they love speaking out all the time. Here's the problem.
Which were misdemeanors that got pushed up to be felonies.
So the real problem was that the jury did not know how to. They just basically voted. They basically said not guilty against Trump because they were all Trump deranged. They didn't, and if you disagree with it. Literally, the judge says to the jury, if you just write wherever you felt like it was a crime. Because the main point, like when I remember last time we talked about this, right? And it was some Trump deranged dude in the fucking chats who couldn't even specify his fucking argument. But I was like, they didn't know there was no underlying crime. There's no underlying crime. Falsifying business records is a fine. It's a fine. It's a heavy fine for Trump's business side. It's a hefty fine.
Right.
$40,000 probably.
Right.
How does that go to or what's supposed to be a low misdemeanor while y'all at it? It's just a fine. How did that go from a fucking felony and there's no underlying crime? And still to this day, no one can explain that to me. What was the underlying crime? Not falsifying business record was not what they charged him with.
Well, I haven't had anybody come tell me that either.
I'm sorry, you broke up. What you said?
I said I hadn't had anybody come tell me what that is either, man. What the underlying crime was.
Because because they don't know. I don't even know. No one knows what the underlying crime was.
Well, let's get into this real quick, man. We're gonna go down this rabbit hole.
Maybe this was just a game of 4D chess orchestrated by Donald Trump. Maybe this was like Donald Trump. Jeffrey Epstein hated him. It only makes sense that Trump may have had a part in turning Jeffrey Epstein into law enforcement. There's no evidence that he ever did anything wrong. The victims, the people who have spoken out publicly have all said, including their attorneys, have all said there is absolutely no evidence that Donald Trump did anything wrong. In fact, he was one of the people who coordinated with them so beautifully, who gave them all of the information that they needed, who they didn't have to subpoena. He willingly came in and said, yeah, let's get this guy. He's a bad guy. He banned him from Mar-a-Lago. Like, this was stupid. This was the Democrats being so retarded that they're so blinded by their TDS, they didn't realize they were just going to implicate themselves. And I personally love to see it. Maybe.
Yeah, man. What you think about that?
Absolutely. I absolutely
Yeah,
agree
man.
with everything she said. That is hilarious.
They have been the loudest, the loudest. They just every day release the files, release the file, release the file. I'm sitting there chanting that shit like motherfucker. Just
We're fighting for the climate.
you know what I'm saying?
Or maybe above.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They doing all this shit, and all of it's coming back and just shitting in their faces. If you ask me, and the shit is funny. It's like I'm just so happy right around about now. I'm just happy, I'm just sitting back, just watching all this shit. Like we knew all this shit was going down because we was in the know. Some of the shit is a surprise, as we will get into that tonight. But boy, look at here. Some of this shit, dude, we already knew. Let's listen to what this cat here got to say.
Files Part 3. Let's get into it. First, let's start with good old Joey Bag of Donuts, Joe Biden. He's in the files, but in a very different way. Because turns out that they said in the files that this dude playing Joe Biden is actually not Joe Biden. It's an actor with a mask because the real Joe Biden died in 2019 by firing squad. They said the real Joe Biden was an evil, sick, angry man who abused children, so he died for crimes against humanity. But here's the thing. I did this story 2 years ago where I said the Joe Biden we have is not Joe Biden at all because I have this screenshot from Ancestry.com where it says he died in 2018 at Guantanamo Bay and his final resting place is at Arlington National Cemetery. Then after I posted this, then it gets deleted. So, told you so. I mean, how is it that the Illuminati card game predicted this very thing, the imposter card with two guys with one wearing a mask that looks just like Joe Biden? It makes you ask a bigger question. How does this game predict everything that happened in the last 30 plus years? It predicted Trump's assassination, COVID, 9/11, you name it. Well, sounds like time travel, right? Well, that's also in the Epstein files because it says right here, we should explore the biological sequence of time travel. It will be amusing to calculate the rate of evolution of a population or a mutant that can travel in time. What? Now moving along to some of the pictures in the files. This was in the files as well, where a trap door in his house leads to the ocean or some type of body of water. Now some people were saying it was to dispose of bodies, but what if it was the other way around? Not to put something out, but to take something in. Let's not forget, Ghislaine Maxwell had a submarine license, so that would be an easy access point to ship people in and a way to circumvent the flight logs. And remember that whole Wayfair conspiracy where these cabinets and other items named after missing kids were going for tens of thousands of dollars? Well, that's just a conspiracy, right? Right? Well, it looks like Epstein's assistant bought something off of Wayfair for over $8,000 for an unknown item. So there's that. And last, but definitely not least, we have this footage in the files showing people going underground. Yeah, I have no idea where this goes or what's even going on down there. Now, if you notice on the guy's shirt, it did say the New York City Department of Environmental Protection, and Epstein did have a house in New York. So my guess is maybe this was under his house. Who knows? I'm doing a deeper dive on my YouTube, The Maverick Approach, so make sure you guys hit that up and let me know what you guys think about all this down below.
Boy, What you think about that there, man?
I think it's bullshit.
You think it's bullshit?
But want to hear something?
Yeah, what's
I
up?
don't know. I don't know. But it sounds like bullshit to me. But I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
That's fair.
How
That's fair.
society has been. Shit, probably could be true. Goddamn shit. Oh well, I know shit. Shit, find out all the bullshit about MLK. Martin Luther King wasn't even a fucking reverend.
Yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, most people don't know. Never mind. Let me shut up. We on YouTube.
Did you take did you ever take a look at the movie I sent you called Uncle Tom?
No, I didn't get a chance to look at it, man.
Trust me.
Check this out right here, dog. I mean, go ahead.
You don't want to
Finish what you're
watch
saying.
it. You don't want to watch it because you're gonna feel like how I feel. I question. I saw. There's a reason why I say I question history. I question a lot.
A lot of shit going on, dude. A lot of shit.
And you guys, I can't believe this. I have access to Jeffrey Epstein's email. Look at this. I click on his face. You see that? It says, "Hi, Jeffrey." You can see that, can't you? Holy macadamia nut. This is absolute insanity. This is Jeffrey Epstein's Gmail account. Somebody actually downloaded. Holy mackerel. Look at these emails. I'm going to move my face over here. I'm doing this in real time, by the way. I'm like, I can't do, I mean, I might edit some of this out, later if I can't show it. But I started just hyperventilating because this is insane. Like, look at this. Look at this. This is his actual Gmail account. And you can see the contacts on the left-hand side of your screen. Let me just zoom. Elon Musk, Ehud Barak, who's the previous prime minister of Israel. You have Ghislaine Maxwell, Michael Wolff, the American journalist who went after Trump, Larry Summers, former Treasury Secretary, Steve Bannon, the list goes on and on, Bill Gates, Tom Pritzker, Alan Dershowitz. This is insanity. I have to move my face around just because this is just too much. But if you look at the AI overview, how many of you, by the way, leave a comment down below. How many of you, by the way, have a Gmail account? Tell me this doesn't look exactly like that. You even have the two tabs over there, promotions and primary. If you look at the AI overview, it says you are logged in as Jeffrey Epstein, gvacation@gmail.com. These are real emails released by Congress. You can explore by a name, contribute to the star list, or search. And by the way, I will give everybody access to this in the pinned comment down below if you want to check this out.
I'm going to go through this shit.
Look at the very first email here. So you've got a guy by the name of Cody Rudland who sent 640 emails. His first email reads, "You are dead."
Hey, babe.
Good riddance.
Can you give me that?
I can't believe this. This is absolute insanity. Are you kidding
How
me
you
right
doing
now?
over there?
That's the first email in the whole batch. And what's the timestamp on that? That has got to be, oh my goodness, I'm panicking. This is insanity. When was this? August 13, 2019. That was literally the day of. Holy mackerel. I don't know who Cecilia Steen is, but she sends an email saying,
What did you say about work?
so I did a little research on Cecilia Steen. So Cecilia Steen is like, there's no known kind of influential individual by the name of Cecilia Steen. But she has a lot of emails between her and Jeffrey. And what I've come to understand is she held a very high administrative role in the whole Epstein kind of corporation, if you will, of torture and evil. My dearest Jeffrey, I don't know when you'll get to read this. I was so sad to read that you had been found unconscious in your cell. No matter what happens, I will always be loyal to you, and you will always be in my heart. I've been in remission for 2 years and just ended a returnship at Redacted. I'm now looking for a permanent job. I'm still in London. Always with love. So you can see
get to
all of
the
these.
more interesting stuff. Hold on.
I can go to the search tab up above. Watch this. So I may do a minor editing when you can find out about the pizza place. Thank you. she's top air. So this individual, okay, I'm going to go to, just too ecstatic. I'm losing my.
Okay, so he's about to get into talking about pizza, and there's some P3DO coding, word coding. Pizza means a certain thing. I think chicken means a certain thing. If I can find some, I'll list it out. But yeah, this stuff's crazy.
Brain right now having access. This is one of the greatest inventions ever. Okay, so I'm going to click on this. Hi, please, Karina Shuliak. Who is Karina Shuliak? Okay, I'm gonna go to Google real fast and find out who is Karina Shuliak. She says, "Hi, please let me know when you can find out about the pizza place. Thank you." She's top air. So this individual,
little girl.
Karina Shuliak is a dentist. She's the largest beneficiary of the 1953 trust. She's the last person outside of the Manhattan Correctional Center known to have spoken to Epstein. He spent 20 minutes in an unrecorded phone call with her the evening before his death. According to the Bureau of Prison Records, Shuliak didn't respond to any requests for interviews. So I'm not sure who this person is, but she's obviously an evil person. Because, okay, so really quickly about pizza.
You know, with AI, you can create any character you
Oh,
want
shoot.
in seconds.
This used to require.
God dang.
Super important. So they used all sorts of code words, and somebody kind of broke this story about, you know, I'm sure most
He's
of you
gonna
guys
get into
have
it
heard
right
of
here, folks.
Pizzagate. So anytime they used this kind of coded language, Chinese cookie, pizza, cheese slice, this was referring to, and I have to be very, very careful because I don't want this video to get taken down, but this was literally referring to little kids. That's what it was. Pizza, cheese slice, ice cream, large toppings, small cheese. This was referring to the many different young people that Jeffrey Epstein was responsible for doing unheard of cruelties in offering them to influential people. Oh, I don't know. I hope that this video is probably going to get taken down. I can't word it in the proper way. Unknown. Would it be okay to go to Red Hook for an hour to have a quick pizza, leaving just after 7? Thanks, Kay. Who do you want me to search next? Let's see. There's the pizza monster from Jeffrey Epstein to Jeffrey E. She looks pregnant. Jeffrey E. You mean radiating a soft glow with the look of bliss and excitement? Yeah, that's the pizza. Was he emailing that to himself?
That is sick.
Oh my God, this is absolutely insanity. Let's see if we could. David Stern. David Stern, the NBA commissioner. I always knew that guy gave me such a creepy vibe. If you're as old as I am, if you're a Gen X individual, you know David Stern is David Stern was the NBA commissioner who was responsible oversight for probably the greatest period in NBA basketball history, maybe even in sports history. You had the Lakers with Magic and Kareem. He was a Bird, then Jordan, the Pistons, you know, all the superstars that have made the NBA what it is, MJ being the top. David Stern is in the Epstein files. Wow. Can I talk to Sanjay Hinduja, owner of Gulf Oil Limited, about API? If yes, what are the deal parameters? Acquire 100%.
Pause.
The subject
Pause
matter
pause
reads
real
P.
quick, bro. Are you fucking dog? My childhood is gone, bro. That shit is destroyed, bro.
I know, right?
Like, dog, like you telling me all this shit.
You know they say Epstein created Bitcoin. He's the one behind Bitcoin. Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what about Bitcoin?
Epstein may be Satoshi whatever his name is.
no, he's not it. No, he's not it. Just to go ahead and give some truth out there and everything else. The only thing that he did was just, you know how people seed fund some shit and everything else. That's all that he did. He is not. He is not that. The actual individual.
He's an investor. He's one of the potential first investors in Satoshi.
Yeah, but I'm gonna just say it like it is. The world leaders and feds and stuff like that. That's who Satoshi Nakamoto is. I mean, when you actually look up the actual words in Japan, it really shows you that it's like the what is it? The Secret Intelligence Agency. When you actually look up the actual term, but they use that as an acronym in order to throw people off to show secrecy and other stuff like that. But they're the same motherfuckers that created the same financial system, created a digitized financial system. Because when you go back and look at the patent for Bitcoin, it's back in 1995. So yeah, it ain't Epstein. What they're doing is this, and this is the key. And it's the only thing that I'm gonna give out.
And driving the price down.
They're right is to drive the price down, to say, hey, look who is involved in this, look who's going on with that, because you know how people are easily controlled via their emotions and politics. People are hurting right now financially. Things are going more towards a digitized system, towards crypto.
And what if this was a plan from Epstein from the start? Because there's a rumor going on. It's alleged that Epstein is still alive. So if you're still alive, you know you're going to be still alive, because you're going to be taken out in the van, allegedly, the night that you were killed, allegedly. That you put something in place so you can get even richer more than you're going to get before, which is sinking the fucking Bitcoin so you can buy some more up when you get out. And then something happens and it goes back up.
It's if anything, because like we've known there's empirical evidence too that they be having clones and other stuff like that. So they could be doing all that in order to do how they normally do with the individuals, get them all emotionally drawn out, get them to an area to say, oh, we're doing this, we're taking care of this, and this happened, and it actually doesn't always in the back end. But they're purposely doing that to drive the price of Bitcoin down, which is going to drive market volatility and settlement, which is going to make a bunch of people go ahead and do risk sell-off because they see, oh, my snap, my portfolio is dropping. Let me go ahead and sell now so that way I can save grace, so that way they're playing off. Man, it's the same shit of what they've been doing with what they did with the stock market beforehand, back when Google and when Yahoo was first amping up and shit. Remember when we had the stock market crash back then, and when stuff was going on in geopolitical terms and other stuff? And then them same rich people that was saying, oh, you guys need to sell this and that, was buying up the same shit. Hell, the same rich people is buying up the shit now. So while everybody's selling off their XRP, their Bitcoin, and everything else, the institutions and everybody else is buying that shit up. And while y'all motherfuckers are selling off y'all shit, I'm buying y'all shit up. I got enough side liquidity to do it. I want you to sell it so I can be rich later. Anyway.
Amen.
This is insanity. This is absolutely insanity. Lawrence Krauss got the deals of the tickets. FYI, sold 24. Not many places where you can sell 1641 seats for science. NY Science Festival. I don't know who that is. Lawrence Krauss sounds really familiar.
All that pizza shit. All this pizza.
This is mentioned, and you can search this entire database. This is absolutely insane. Okay, let's go back to the inbox. So look at this list of contacts. I'm going to click on some of these names, and I want you to tell me who I should be clicking on. So, wow, I kind of want to find out what Elon Musk, even though I love Elon. And by the way, Elon admitted he was in the files, but he's never been to. Oh, by the way, you can look at flight logs. Check this out. I can look at flight logs down here. If you look at these icons over here, you can see, you guys are seeing some of my desktop, but you see these icons right here. I can click on flights, and I can actually find out.
Man, I'm gonna dive deeper to this shit.
Different flights.
Pause.
And where Epstein was going. It's just insanity. So you can find out all the different flight logs, where he went, what he was doing. See if I scroll through these. Bill Gates. Oh, look at that. Bill Gates. What is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, this is insane. Bill Gates. I have to move my little thing here. So this is Bill Gates, New Jersey, USA, Jeffrey Epstein, Larry Visacki, David Rage. Let me see what if I click on that. This is Latana, Florida, 2 hour and 24, March 1st, 2013. Look at all these different flight logs. Look at this. February 16, 2013. You can see who's all aboard the flight. Epstein, Larry Summers, Woody Allen, Mrs. Allen. That's probably Sunyi Previn, I would assume. Palm Beach, Florida. It says Palm Beach, Florida. That is Palm Beach, Florida. Holy mackerel. You can even click on the globe and see. That's insanity. Oh, my goodness. Jeffrey Epstein, Leon Black, December 14, 2007. Dershowitz, Epstein, Marty Weinberg, Miami International. Alan Dershowitz, Epstein. You can see what flights they took.
crazy,
Ghislaine Maxwell, Prince Andrew. Wow, disgraced Prince Andrew. By the way, stick around and make sure you subscribe and follow because I got a huge video coming out, especially if you're from the UK. You're going to love this. Keir Starmer getting questioned directly about the vetting of Peter Mendelsohn, and the entire House of Commons and the world literally blows up. So I'm going to share that coming up soon. It's insane. You got to see that. Edinburgh, UK. Ghislaine Maxwell, Prince Andrew. Wow, that was 2006.
Is that the same motherfucker who married Meghan Markle?
No. It's she's the Duchess of what's her name, man? Is it Susan?
Susan.
No, it's not Susan. Sarah Ferguson.
Who?
Husband of Sarah. Her name's Sarah, man. I can't remember her last name.
Oh, are you talking about Princess Diana?
Prince Andrew, man.
Yeah, wasn't that Princess Diana's husband, right?
I believe so. Or no. That's Prince Charles.
Oh,
we're talking about Prince Andrew is so and so's brother, I think.
You know,
Prince Charles' brother.
Allegedly, Queen Elizabeth murked that nigga. Queen Elizabeth murked that nigga because allegedly, y'all, because of the fact, who was Prince Diana's? What was his name? The one who married Meghan Markle what's his name?
Harry.
Allegedly, Princess Diana was having an affair with her bodyguard. And if you look at her former bodyguard and look at Prince Harry.
Oh, that's a whole nother damn.
Yeah, nigga.
That's a deep dive there.
Yeah. AKA Prince whatever his name is again.
Harry ain't even a royal blood.
Yeah, Prince Harry, he a goddamn side baby. Well, he does have royal blood, but he wouldn't be a direct heir to the.
No, he beat through Diana.
Mm-hmm. And Diana was what again?
A duchess, I think.
Duchess of what?
I can't remember, man. It wasn't York. It was one of the other ones, man.
Yeah. It's like oh my bad.
No, you good, man.
It's like shit. It's a lot of conspiracies. Like example, OJ really didn't do it.
Oh yeah, I think I heard of that one too.
Yeah, it was his son.
Did you know another conspiracy is Epstein's the one that started the whole trans ideology?
No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. That's been out for years. There's a person called John Money and somebody else. I forgot. Oh, Kissinger.
Oh, okay.
Or Zanayev, Dershowitz again. Man, Dershowitz is all. Bill Clinton, Chris Tucker. Kevin Spacey. Epstein's flown Clinton to Africa on a private jet January 1st, 2005. This is insane. Okay, let's check out some Elon Musk emails here. Have to be in London. So again, just to get back on Elon Musk, he did admit that him and Jeffrey were in conversation, and but he never went to the island and he never had anything to do with them. What's really interesting is Reid Hoffman actually had been to the island, and Reid Hoffman talked in that kind of coded language using specifically the term ice cream. He's going nuts on X trying to clear its name. He looks guilty as F. So look at this. Elon Musk spoke to Reid Hoffman yesterday. Are you planning to do St. Barth again? You are welcome to the island. Oh, wow. Don't know, Elon Musk replies. Interesting. So he claims he's never been. Christmas and New Year's. We'll be in the St. Bart's area over the holidays. Is there a good time to visit? Any day. Okay, probably the first then. The 2 or 3 would be perfect. Come get you. We need to fly back to LA.
What year was this?
Bad news.
What year?
I want to say 2005, but he I think
Oh, if it was 2005, it was because of Elon Musk was trying to get money because of the fact that, remember, Elon Musk was going bankrupt.
Right. Well, it didn't say anything in here about Elon going to his island or anything. Because he didn't get the island until 2008 anyway.
Not going bankrupt. Elon Musk was trying to get funding for Tesla.
Oh, okay.
Or some of his projects, because I think it was 2011 when Elon Musk went was like, I think he was like days away from Tesla going bankrupt. So yeah.
Unfortunately, my schedule will keep me in New York. I was really looking forward to finally spending time together. This is December 30th, 2013. No problem. Sorry it didn't work out. Just getting over it. How was your trip? And Elon says, great. Interesting. Ehud Barak. This is the former prime minister of Israel. And there's a lot of stuff on Israel and everything that's going on here. Let's see if I can find something interesting. Barak. Hi,
Obama?
Jeff. Please convey to David, please note. I mean, look at this. You can go through all of these.
This week, we're hosting.
Oh, damn.
So Sean, the funny shit is, all them goddamn anti-Semitic motherfuckers about to eat this shit up.
Oh yeah, they're gonna eat it up.
See, I try to tell you.
Hey, Kathy, great to have you in Israel. Can you visit us in Tel Aviv, Residence Day, 6:30 p.m. for coffee and drinks? Kathy, Ehud, Kathy. Kathy is in Tel Aviv until Wednesday. It's old and nasty. You forgot that I have a Jewish soul, Kathy Rumler. Who is Kathy Rumler? Hold on a second. Let me find out. Who is Kathy Rumler? Again, I'm just checking this out with you guys in real time. Oh, she's the aide. Kathy Rumler, yes. She's the aide, Obama's aide. That's why it said Obama there. Wow, you forgot that I have a Jewish soul. Change my flight to come home tomorrow night rather than Wednesday morning. So relieved because I cannot stay another night in that crappy hotel. Are you saying that I don't jive with the Jews? Hello, Ehud. Yes, 6:30 p.m. works. Your apartment is very close to my hotel. I look forward to seeing you. Since jive is a black concept, the answer is self-evident. Facebook Jewish. Google you. Holy mackerel. Wow. Very political. So there's a lot of talk that Epstein had a lot to do with advising former prime minister on a lot of different things. Essentially advising Ehud Barak, and I talked about this briefly in my previous video on how to transition into the private sector. And there's a lot of kind of rumblings. I haven't verified it, that a lot of people, a lot of smart people think that Epstein was a Mossad agent. I don't know if that's true or not. Epstein is Jewish. I don't know if there's some kind of connection there. Not that that necessarily means anything. Does he have a, favorable outlook or view on Israel? Probably. I haven't found anything that's evidentiary to that, but nothing links him directly. But I mean, I'm definitely open to the thought. Exhibits. Interesting. This is a PDF of her arrest rap sheet. Wow. That's insane right there. Holy mackerel. Virginia's mother referenced her drug use. So this must be the civil suit. Holy mackerel. This is Ghislaine Maxwell. I guess conferring with somebody about maybe diminishing Virginia Giuffre's credibility in the case. She was the only survivor who really was the first one to go public, first one to do that major interview, which got Prince Andrew in the hot seat. Prince Andrew then did that BBC interview, which destroyed his whole entire career. He's been excommunicated from the royal family. And then I did that video. By the way, I got a playlist. If you're like Nez, I have no idea what you're talking about. I have no idea what's going on. Binge watch on a playlist. I'll leave it in the pin thing. Okay, let's see some Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein emails.
Oh shit.
Don't you have a New York lawyer to Ghislaine Maxwell? You mean Laura Menninger? $50,000 retainer. Wow, Kathy Rumler's in there too. These are all Obamaites. Wow, it's insane. I'm going to look at Bill Gates. So Bill Gates claims that he only had dinner with Epstein. So it looks like one of the first emails is from 2010. What a liar. After talking with Melinda, I've decided to leave New York City after the Pete Peterson meeting. So this means I won't have time to do another meeting. I won't be able to do the dinner with Jeff Epstein. I was looking forward to the dinner. Nathan agreed. Boris Nikolic. This is Bill Gates' senior technical advisor and technical officer. After talking with Melinda. Okay, so that's that December 6th schedule change. So they're talking about dinner. What's this at this moment? This is 2013.
America,
God dang it.
a country defined by
At the moment, the best way to communicate with another person on the information highway is to exchange electronic mail, to write a message on a computer and send it through telephone lines into someone else's computer. In the future, people will send each other sound and pictures as well as text and do it in real time. And improved technology will make it possible to have rich human electronic exchanges. But at present, email is the closest thing we have to that. Even now, email allows you to meet and communicate with people in a way that would be impossible on the phone, through the regular mail or face-to-face, as I've discovered while I was working on this co-founder story. Sitting at my software computer, Giant One, Microsoft Day, I realized on that information I could try Highway to communicate. This is really weird. I wish I could send Gates email. What is this? Okay, let me know when you get this email. This is, again, the date on this is October. 1993. Wow. So this is like when the internet started. October 8th, 1993. Bill Gates. I wonder if he's responding to that. So I don't know what that is. But that's interesting.
Real quick. If that's out in 1993, pause. If that's out in 1993, remember, Bitcoin's patent was made in 1995. Now you see.
Let's go to something else real quick. Then we'll go to crypto news. Check this out right here. Look at this shit here, man. It's a lot of shit going on. We ain't even damn hit the tip of the iceberg, bro.
But a lot of people are talking about how he basically begged Jeffrey. I'm not going to say certain things that got demonetized in my last video. Begged him for antibiotics because he got an STD and he doesn't want to give it to Melinda. I'll read that to you because she's responded to it. He's now responded to it. But that is not the most important thing. You guys know I'm
That's
not
why you
into
don't
all
hear
the
no more
gossipy
about Bill
type things
and
about
Melinda
this.
Gates. That's
But
fucking
there is
hilarious.
something that is very, very important that we have to pay attention to, especially as we are in these last days. Those are the things that we need to pick out and pay attention to, because they're giving us the signs of the season that we are commanded by Jesus to know that we are in these times. Okay, so you can see in this image, Jeffrey Epstein, it seemed like he would sometimes send emails to himself. I don't know if these were drafts or he wanted to have it on another computer, or maybe an assistant would look through it and like clean it up. Who knows, right? What this demon was thinking. But he's done this all throughout the files. But this is a response. He's actually writing to Bill Gates. Okay. So this is like a draft of what he was going to write to Bill Gates. So, but this is the thing. It says, to add insult to the injury, you then implore me to please delete the emails regarding your STD. Your request that I provide you antibiotics that you can surreptitiously give to Melinda, and the description of your male part. Side note, and I'm sorry I have to tell you this, but it is what it is. If you don't know, Harvey Weinstein as well as Jeffrey Boyd, well, they are both grossly disfigured in their male parts, like very tiny and very disfigured. I just thought I would add that in there. That is a known fact in case you don't know, just so you can understand how these demons are working and moving out here and why these men in particular are doing these types of things. But let's continue. You also made it clear to me that I am not to refer to blank, as that is another topic that must remain between the two of us. In return for all these requests, which I have done without a second thought, I am not to attend meetings with Melinda. I should continue to provide you the same level of service and dedication that I have done so diligently until you are ready to discard me and our friendship. What? And then down here, this is another thing. He said, I have
2013.
decided to resign my position effective immediately with BG3 and the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. I have not come to this decision quickly. Okay, so this is just, I don't even know. He's resigning from that. And understand, this is after he was a convicted PDF. He was a convicted offender, sex offender. Okay, and he's working with all these people and sitting on boards and doing all of this. But now Melinda Gates has responded to this, as well as Bill Gates. We'll look at that, but then we're going to get into the real serious matter. And let me say this, I can go down a deep rabbit hole about Melinda. Reminds me of Michelle in a lot of ways, but we're not going to go deep into that. But either way, she is a wicked and evil human person, woman, okay? I don't even know if these are people, okay, at this point, but understand this is I feel no sorrow or anything. She is part of the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. She's been in lockstep with this man and everything that he's done, okay, throughout his career, the things that the
until he brought an STD back to the house
and still is doing to this day. So regardless of anything else, I don't know if they're trying to make her seem sympathetic in somehow, right? Because he was dealing with Jeff, as though she knew about Jeff and he was sitting on the board and they were working together as well. So she needs to quit like she's some innocent lamb in the woods. No, this is a wicked, evil person. Both she and Bill Gates are demonic in every possible way. But let's just hear what she said.
The emails in the files suggest that Bill Gates had additional affairs and that he tried to get medication to treat a sexually transmitted infection, and that he was going to give you the medicine without you knowing. His representative has said all of this is false. It is not on you to have to respond to the details of that alleged behavior, but I wonder what your dominant emotion is when you read these news articles with these details.
At Capital,
God, dog it.
we design our act.
Come on, thing, hurry up. Bonsai tree. I've always wanted one of those. I don't know why. Just have.
See,
ETL.
this is how you knew Melinda. This is how you knew she was never really a down ass bitch. She was with him for the money.
Sad.
Because if she was a down ass bitch who just divorced him and got all those billions of dollars, she would, if she was a real one, she would have been like, "Oh, I was the one that gave him the STD, not him."
Mm.
If she was really a down ass bitch, but you know these hoes out nowadays.
They ain't loyal, is it?
These hoes ain't loyal. After a
She
billion.
American, right?
Yeah, she's American.
Okay.
hmm
Case closed.
Just unbelievable sadness. Unbelievable sadness, right?
Dang.
And again, I'm able to take my own sadness and look at those young girls and say, my God, how did that happen to those girls, right? And so for me, it's just sadness for, I left my marriage. I had to leave my marriage. I wanted to leave my marriage. I had to leave I felt I needed to eventually leave the foundation. So it's just sad. That's the truth, right? And it's kind of like, at least for me, I've been able to move on in life.
Now she said a little bit more like ask him or talk to him. I whatever. She said you were married to Bill Gates. You have been part of all of this. Like, oh, please, like, let's not play games. She's just sad. But I just feel sad for those girls. But I've moved on and my life is different now. Like, really? Really? Well, we know justice is
Every
not
time I
gonna be
look at
served,
Melanie
at least
King,
for
man,
now.
and I stop looking at them.
But
lips,
this is
man.
now Bill Gates.
Apparently, Jeffrey wrote an email to himself. That email was never sent. The email is, false. So I don't know what his thinking was there. It just reminds me, every minute I spent with him, I regret and I, apologize that I did that. I met Jeffrey in 2011. The focus was always he knew a lot of very rich people, and he was saying he could get them to give money to Global Health. In retrospect, that was a dead end, and I was foolish to spend time with him. I was one of many people who regret ever knowing him. It's factually true that I was only at dinners. I never went to the island. I never met any women. And so, the more that comes out, the more clear it'll be.
Stop lying, nigga.
That nigga lying. He lying.
Rehearse the shit out of that, huh, buddy? Keep telling yourself that.
I know, right?
Yeah, we didn't hear the soundbite.
Dude, didn't hear it?
No.
Oh, I don't know why.
Nothing to do with that kind of behavior. Apparently, Jeffrey wrote an email to himself.
I mean, this creature is just lying. And I say creature because I do not believe he is human. But look at all the pictures. These are from the files. Right? But he just went to dinners. But yet
he on planes.
Faces are being redacted out because they're victims.
Those are victims he's with in the pictures.
On Jeffrey's plane, but he never went to the island.
He been getting his freak boy
he never
on.
went to the island. What are you? Does he think we're dumb? He obviously does. No, this right here is a list I'm going to read in a second, but I want to show you this first because I want to get to the meat of what's going on because you've got to see this. So this is from Liz Churchill. It says horrific. This is what is in the files. Okay. It says, I've been thinking a lot about that question that you asked Bill Gates. How do we get rid of poor people as a whole? And I have the answer. Now, this is director Barry Josephson's he sent this to Jeffrey Epstein. I said the name. Well, hopefully it's not too bad. 10 years later, Bill Gates demanded that the entire world be vaccinated. I've got more to show you, but in case I forget again, I want to go ahead and show you guys this.
Oh, so Lord, here she goes selling shit.
RealMelanieKing.com.
She go to selling shit quick, bro. She go to selling shit, bro. I can't blame her. It was
Just in case
Anna
y'all
King,
niggas
like,
didn't know, I got pussy for sale. It says shit, you know, you used to come to the
Oh
Ken back in the
shit! Hey, I
day.
ain't gonna talk no shit. Cause when we get some merch going, it's gonna be what it be.
yeah, maybe
Oh
for
shoot,
some months are trying to
already
figure out how
got
to
some
fix.
fucking merch. Already got some fucking merch.
I feel you, man.
Says
I
Bill.
mean, like, wow, I mean, like, already got shit. Already is ready to be created. Already
Okay.
got ideas. Like,
Okay.
we gonna have the I'm not white. I'm not white. Me dark beige. You know, like it's supposed to be like I'm not black. I'm Dominican. You know, like
Uh-huh.
yeah. Or I'm not white. I'm light beige. or for all my fat dudes, it's gonna be only
Big girl.
only exercising enough to fuck and fight.
Boy, you stupid. You stupid, man. Go, man.
Bill Gates is offering $100,000 to whoever can make a next generation condom. I kid you not. I kid you not. But we have
That
more.
was in
We have more.
2013.
So, yeah, they were talking about killing off all poor people, and then we had COVID. While they were cooking this up, and so much has
I
been
hope we can
released
pull this
about
off. You
COVID
see
in
that?
these files. But it says Bill Gates to Jeffy, preparing for pandemics. Let's discuss next steps. For example, how to officially involve the WHO and CDC. I hope we can pull this off. So this is an email, okay? Once again, from Bill Gates, talking about this as well as how to get rid of all poor people. But look at this.
I deposited
God dang it.
$400,000 from my
Every time she got there and do a segment, man, do that shit. She must have a shit segment and all.
Says Jeffy, Bill Gates, and a redacted redacted person started preparing for the pandemic from as early as 2015. And in 2019, just 1 year before COVID,
All right,
the Bill and
pause real
Melinda
quick.
Gates
Pause real quick.
Foundation
Pause.
invested
Pause that
in
real quick.
bio.
Did I ever tell you about the story how I knew about the pandemic before it ever even happened?
No, you didn't. Let's go, folks, to a story with Max. Let's go, Max.
No, it's going to be Max story time.
Max story time.
Let me see. What year is this? No, this was actually. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. When was the pandemic?
Started, I think, 2019, I would say.
Oh my God. Hold on, time out. I never realized that shit. This bitch was right on the money. It happened 10 years. Let me see. I was 20. I'm 27 now. I was 21 when I was 21. What year was that? Let me see. 16
You 27,
years ago.
man?
I mean 37, so 30. My bad, 37. So yeah, so 17 years ago, pandemic happened 6 years ago. So, oh shit, dude, that bitch was right on the fucking All right, so
she predicted the shit.
Nigga, it wasn't she predicted this shit. It's like the motherfucker knew this shit was going to happen.
Oh, damn.
Like, so 10 years ago, no, sorry, 17 years ago. Fuck, I'm old. God damn.
Ain't as old as me, nigga.
17 years ago.
This was
16 years, 17, actually 16, 15 years ago. Pandemic, right? I had I used to work at 2 Men in a Truck. one day we had a big move that we had to do. Like the move was so big that it literally took 12 of us to move these motherfuckers. To move this one house. And the dude, white dude, cool than a motherfucker. Wife, she was cool, but she seemed a little bit out there, right? She seemed a little bit crazy. So we started kind of talking everything, you know, and they usually want me to be the one that do the talking because I'm the one that opened people up, and they wound up giving that tip money. You feel me?
Yeah.
So long time ago, Shawty, we're moving them, and I started talking. He told me he was a scientist. You know, he used to be a scientist. Yada
That
yada
looks
yada,
comfortable.
and all that shit. You gotta mute your mic. She go. Oh, my bad. I thought she was about to have a conversation. My bad, Sean.
Oh no, man, I'm good.
So 17. So basically, all right. I'm trying to remember completely. All right. So we had to move them from, you know, Atlanta to somewhere north. I'm not going to give exactly details, but we moved them up.
No details, folks.
Still to this day, I remember how to get there because I never forgot what they told me. So I asked the lady, I was just like, why are you moving from? I was like, you got a beautiful house. I was like, don't get twisted. This house is new, but I was just like, man, y'all don't seem like y'all country people. And it was just like, she was just like, I'm gonna tell you something, but you're not gonna believe me. And I was just like, why you say that? She was just like, when I tell people, you know, this is the reason why people think I'm crazy, but she was like, we used to work with the government, and the government is going to release a virus in 10 years from now. They're going to release a virus, and it's going to be kind of like the end of the world. Never believed her. And her husband stood right there. You know, he seemed more of the sane one. Husband stood right there and was just shaking his head up, like agreeing, nodding, and everything.
Damn.
And I didn't believe them until I went into their basement. Their basement had about 3 industrial sized water tanks.
Dang.
Basically, you know the water tanks in the Dominican Republic?
Mm-hmm.
The standard ones, it was about 3 times as it was about, my bad, 5 times bigger than the standard ones you see in the Dominican Republic.
Dang.
These were big fucking water. Like each tank hold like 1,000 gallons. Each tank.
Gee.
Filled up a quarter of the basement. Fucking huge. And I was just like, wow. I was like, y'all are really prepared and that for everything. Like the dude, he was like, since you're cool, I show you something since you're cool. He took me downstairs to the basement, to the other side, and it was like a fucking tunnel that they fucking built. And it went back for like about a good 50 yards and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nuclear industrialized bunker.
Dang.
And he was just like, whenever the bombs start dropping, you can come here, you'll be safe. And I was just like, what the fuck?
Dang.
Never believed that shit. I never fucking believed that shit until it was one day. I randomly seen my homie I used to work with during COVID. I used to work with. I seen his ass during COVID and shit. Me and him was talking. I was like, you remember that crazy bitch? I was like, you remember that crazy bitch? He was like, yeah. She told us about this shit 10 years ago, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
And she said 10 years from now, they're going to unleash a virus. That's going to be the beginning of the end of the world, bruh. And it's starting to look like that shit. Because I'm going to be real with you, bruh. 17 years life has completely changed drastically.
Very drastically.
17 years ago. Like, shit. 17 years
Dominican
ago.
Republic, here I come.
I never thought that a man was gonna try to be a woman and shit. So it's just a lot of shit has changed, bruh. It's just weird, bruh. That I remember that shit.
I think I had a conversation with somebody a while back, man. I said, man, I think I had a conversation with someone a while back, man. I was like, I think we had discussed something about it's getting so crazy. One day they're gonna say a man can have a baby. And I be damned. Got to focus on the damn left that actually argued that point. Their point being a woman that has become a trans man can have a baby.
Mm-hmm.
That's where they're arguing from. But what they're not seeing is that there's only two genders. So when we say a man can have a baby, we're speaking in the literal sense of a man. A biological man cannot have a baby.
Well, what I find completely hilarious is that we all right, what is hilarious is that when I was about 13 years old, I remember a lady came to church and was preaching to us like she was running for office and she was like trying to be real with us.
Oh yeah.
She was trying to be real with us and shit, like, you know, with the black community and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And she was just like, they're doing shit that is going to be against what y'all believe in as people. It was like what they're trying to do is one day they're just like one day they're gonna say a man could be a woman and a woman could be a man, and all those people in the church laughed their asses off.
Nah, be damned if it's not happening right now.
I'll be damned. That bitch got the last laugh.
Crazy, man. Let's continue on, man.
Tech, an investment that skyrocketed as it sold the COVID vaccine. Is that not wild? But I'm gonna go back to this other.
Maybe
which one?
Were
is
you
it?
heard from Zaxby's?
Okay. Do you remember I told you about that patch, the quantum dot patch, right? That goes on the hand. Well, now this is being talked about more. This is a Bill Gates funded patch that permanently inserts quantum dots under your skin, as well as a QR code to be used as a vaccine passport, but also they now have the technology to inject things into you that will change.
Do you think with all this stuff she's talking about that Bill Gates wanted to do you think it's a possibility? What's going on? Two-State Johnson? Do you think it's a possibility that now it's going to be stopped because he's been discovered as being one of Jeffrey Epstein's, JP's close friends? What you think, man?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
DNA permanently. So a lot of people, or I thought when I found this out, no one was talking about it, that could be the mark of the beast technology. Now, I think because Bill Gates' name is attached to it, and it still is not getting a lot of traction, but I think anything associated with Bill Gates, everyone will reject. And why would the enemy tell us his plans and just, beforehand so everyone could just reject it outright, right? People are going to be wanting to receive
desensitized,
so
make people desensitized to
changing hands. This is going to go to somewhere else, or the technology is going to be sold somewhere else. I don't know. They're going to make sure that this is available, I believe, for the next pandemics that they are planning, which Tony Blair, who is in the file, said and sits on the board of peace, the executive board of peace, he slipped up at the WF forum and said that governments need to track who is getting their vaccines for their multiple vaccines for the pandemics that will be coming out. That was a slip up because he looks kind of like, oh no, I shouldn't have said that during that video. I've played it 1,000 times, but just look at this list. It says Bill Gates allegedly got an STD from a hooker and then tried to secretly drug his wife with antibiotics so she wouldn't know. Seeks to reduce the global population by 10 to 15% using vaccines. Views India as a laboratory for experimental drugs. Funds the development
Sean,
of permanent
pause it real
quantum
quick,
dot
bruh.
implants.
Hey man,
What's up, man?
I'm getting there. I'm getting.
I feel you,
sleepy,
dude.
bruh.
I feel you, man.
You know.
I have to pass on my damn stuff. We're gonna have to do crypto news at a later time, bro.
Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna just finish this off and then then I'm gonna shut off the live, man. Okay.
My bad, everybody. The ones who's looking, man. Your boy been up since. Man, I woke up in the middle. Actually, I woke up in Ohio. I'm on the other side of Iowa. I'm almost in Nebraska.
God dang.
Your boy tired.
You been driving, man.
Awfully tired, boss. Awfully tired.
I am too, man. I've been doing that insurance shit all day. And I got off this morning. So let's do it. I'm gonna finish this up, then we'll stop the live, folks. Let's go.
For vaccine passports. I told you about that. Laughs uncontrollably while warning about bioterror attacks. Funds HFN1 bird flu gain of function experiments. Sponsors illicit biolabs in Africa. Funds self-assembling microcrystal anti-fertility implants. But besides that, he also helped fund a tick that makes us allergic to meat. And people have died from this. As well as he has developed bioengineered meat and butter that is contracted already with schools, prisons, hospitals, and airlines, and some restaurants. And they do not have to disclose to you that it is bioengineered. It's not like packaged food in the grocery store. But even now, we can see with the whole Campbell soup incident, you can't even trust anything that's on packaging. Not that I would eat that junk, but understand they are they're finding a way to put pesticides on organic fruits and vegetables, on organic food.
So,
and of course,
all
that
right.
again
So
is funded by Bill
pause
Gates.
this real quick, since I know a little bit about this. All right, guys. To all the people who are listening, and if you like your produce, all right, what I would like for you to do, go to an actual farmer's market to get your produce. Most of the people, you're getting it from buyers and suppliers and all that shit. So go to for example, I'll give you a quick example. The farmer's market in Forest Park. Go to there. The farmer's market in Doraville. If you in Georgia, these fresh produce. Now don't look at the label. I'm telling you this now. The label don't mean shit. The reason why I say the label don't mean shit, you know how many times I have picked up a load from Oregon? Like let's see, example. I pick up a whole load of red onions, right? And I take it to, let's say, man, I don't want to do you like that, Dragon, but let's just say I take it all the way there to Mississippi, right? In Mississippi, where I deliver that red onions at, they literally repackage the whole entire shit and ship it out. Damn. So just to make it look better, make the onions look better, there's literally a machine that polished the red onions and also take off the layers so it could look like it's brand fucking new and shiny and shit. Then they go straight to the store. So when something says non-GMO, it means it's it means it is 90% no GMO and 10% GMO.
Damn.
When it says organic, it means it's 90% organic.
Well, at least it's some organic shit.
To be honest with you, the only way you're going to get the food you actually want is either out of the country or you're growing it yourself. And even out of the country can't be trusted now in some places. The reason why I say that is if there's practices that the United States is accustomed to, those farmers in those other countries will do it, but a good amount of them will put up on hazmat suits. One thing I know is I don't have to worry about plantains because like they just fucking like the plantains just grow. It's like bananas. They just grow. Ain't nothing's gonna stop them bitches. If we were all dead and gone, bro, there would be big ass banana trees like size of fucking big ass pines all over the fucking place in the South. Cotton fields, there'd be fucking tumbleweeds of cottons, goddamn all over the place if we weren't here in the South. Like, yeah. So just to FYI, let you guys know that. And so only thing I trust right now, and it's the only meat I trust right now, is fish that I could catch and red meat. That is it. And not even
with bone in red meat.
You said what?
Bone in red meat.
No, I'm just all red meat itself, like all red meat. Like that's pretty much beef. That's the only thing I fucking trust. I don't trust nigga. I don't trust chicken no more, bro.
Yeah.
I have picked up and delivered so many different chicken plants, and even the motherfuckers there don't even eat chicken. Like I swear, no fucking cap. Like there's a slaughter plant that I go to in Ohio, pick up once in a blue moon and shit. Me and the homie was talking. He was just like, "Yeah, man. Ever since I started working here, he was like, bro, I don't eat fucking nothing but fish I catch or red meat." He was like, "I don't even like chicken no more, bro."
And now you see why that time when we was in the DR, the only reason why I wanted to eat fish. You know why now, Max?
Yeah, like the chicken in Dominican Republic is actually pretty fucking.
Theirs is different down yonder, but here in the States, nope, I don't touch yard bird. I rarely will touch.
Well, do you see how small the chickens are, right? You see how small they are, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're the actual real chicken sizes, is what they are.
Yeah.
If they knew what they put into the chickens here, you know what? We on YouTube. Let me shut up.
Shit.
But yeah, man, we gotta finish this up, man. So folks, you know what I'm saying? Let's finish this up, dude.
The list goes on and on, but I thought I would give you that update. It's insane out here, but guys, this truth is coming out to the masses. Many of us have known these things, but now we're seeing more people wake up. I have seen so many people say that they are, maybe they should read the Bible. Maybe the Bible is true. Maybe Jesus is real, but because of how dark these files are and the things that have come out, it's shocking the system. Like people who have not been awake and they're seeing, like where can we turn to? The government's not going to protect us. A politician's not going to protect us. They told us to move along. There's nothing to see here, folks. No one's going to jail. There is no system of justice that is going to defeat this. And they know we have no power. This is what I told people. We're talking about they're going to, that's why we have the Second Amendment. We're going to do all that. And I'm telling you now, when push comes to shove, they have us in a position where we need to work. We don't have there is no organization that is going to take place. People have to go to work. They have to provide for their families.
And that's the reason why you get rid of families, people.
So they won't have no support.
Well, do you know that Second Amendment, right? When they talked about militia and shit.
Oh yeah.
That was basic. Militia back then was another word for community. Was basically another word for community. Soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
Because back in the American Revolutionary War,
they had
they literally, it's like Sean, you know me. I'm gonna come to yo because I know you know me. You could vouch for me, and so I come to your community and just like, hey, the British have invaded us. They have increased the taxes. We're fighting for our constitution. Or we're fighting for our independence, and we're working on the constitution and all this. Will you join me? Will you be part of the Revolutionary Army? Right?
Right.
Oh, and you know what? They're like, you know what? Fuck it, cool. Basically, those guys now are under my. They're basically, I am their lieutenant now.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's basically then I go back to my town, grab my people. We all combine. Now we're a militia.
Exactly.
Because the reason why it was like that back then, because of the fact that the reason why it was like that back then, it was because of the fact that we were all we had skin in the game with one another.
Oh, okay. Right.
And so that's the reason why they preach to women. It's better to be single, get the bag, and all that shit.
Destroy the nuclear family.
Not only you destroy the nuclear family, but
destroy communities.
You destroy communities. You like so much shit has gotten destroyed because of feminists. Because feminism.
Mm-hmm.
And to the ladies who want to disagree with me, show me your fucking proof, and I will fucking beg you, show me the proof how feminism has improved society for men, and show me how feminism has improved society for women. Because let's just be fucking honest, you bitches are unhappy. You are some of the most miserable, unhappiest fucking cunts on this earth. You know how many women who are my age who are fucking on some form of anti-depressant, fucking self-medicating themselves with alcohol or whatever drugs they could get their hand on. Hell, I had to fucking coach one of my former friends in goddamn texting on Facebook Messenger telling her she needed to get fucking help.
73% of white liberal women are have some mental health issues.
How many?
73%.
And so what they did was, it's like this, ladies, to the one that hate what I'm saying, I did not make the world, and I did not make the world. I just live in this bitch. All right. So what I'm gonna say to you ladies is, men keep women sane. Women keep men civilized.
Ooh, that's a Don DeMarco right now.
I will say it again. Men keep women sane, and women keep men civilized. Now, if you disagree with me, they did a social experiment which back up my claims. The social experiment was they got a bunch of young girls, like young girls, like, I don't know, like 7, 8 years old or some shit like that. I think they were younger than that. They put these 5 girls in one house. Then they put a house with 5 boys in it. The problem was the 5 girls actually did get along until one of the girls started not liking the other girl. Then the girls clicked up and start picking on the one girl. Then till they picked on the one girl so fucking bad that she left the house. Just left. Fuck it. Then they all started beefing with one another. Then they all start getting mad and with one another. Yada yada yada. The funny thing about it was, what came with the girls, everything started so good to the beginning. But when it got at the end, all the girls left.
Damn.
What happened with the boys? All the boys actually got along. There was no bullying. There was nothing. They all got along. The only thing about it was they were some savage motherfuckers when they all got along because they destroyed that goddamn house. Took them one day to destroy a whole entire fucking house.
Mm.
They fucked shit up. They they had a great time. None of the boys left or nothing. It was just the house was fucked up. And what it shows you that, you know, men, we would get along, but we will be on some savage shit. If you can't pull your weight, you die.
Yeah, man. Been a good show, man, I think, man. But yeah, the feminism, man, to me, it's almost just like what Satan used in the beginning of you know, the world, man. He basically they went at Eden. So what happened again? He went at the women again. With feminism. Empowered them just like with Eden. In the Garden of Eden. With Eve. What did he do? He put a decision and choices to make the choice in her hand. She stepped out of line. She stepped out of her lane.
You get to do what you want. The house is yours.
And if you look in the Bible, Adam wasn't somewhere on the other side of the garden when that shit was going on. His passive ass was sitting right there letting another nigga talk to his bitch.
You said, hold on, say that again?
I said, if you look in the scriptures, Adam wasn't somewhere tripping off the like fantastic in some other part of the garden. He was right there when the shit was going down. He let some other nigga talk to his bitch. Passive ass, a beta ass nigga. Adam was a beta, man. Adam was a beta.
Hold on, you trying to say Adam? Oh man, come on.
Adam was a beta, man.
He was a beta and a simp, is what you saying?
Oh
man, Adam.
Mm-hmm. Big ass simp.
Adam.
Soon as she was created, this nigga went crazy. You're flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone. Don't that sound like some goddamn telenovela shit, nigga? Tell the truth now. You're flesh of my flesh and bone of my bone. I mean, think about it, man. You seen them telenovelas where they get real, they get in that Spanish name. Ay cariño. Ay cariño. Quiero mucho.
Adam. The first man.
Mi amor.
Simp.
Mi amor. Te amo. Te amo mucho, mi amor. You're flesh of my flesh, bone of my bone. I want to drink your bath water. Oh, you smell so good. Oh, girl, what's that you got down there? You know, he was down there just sipping his ass off, thirsted in the summer, bitch, because it's the first time he ever seen a chick. Just imagine her standing there, man, with a hat draping over her titties. Bucky ass nigga, man. This nigga just laying.
Well, remember, he didn't know anything because they haven't eaten off the tree a lot, man.
Yeah, you're right. But he saw that there was something other than himself. He saw it was somebody different. It's a companion. He may not have been. He wasn't lusting after because sin didn't exist at that time. But I'm just talking shit. I'm talking shit. But anyway, you're right. Well, folks, we got to get up out, Chum. It's been a nice one.
I gotta get some.
Go holler at y'all, man.
Eat some Debbie cakes.
Appreciate you.
Peace, bitches.
Leave. Go. Go somewhere. We don't want you.